So the little mom and pop companies are out of business, like Dandy D's. We work at Dandy D's Computers and Ice Cream. We would not have a place in this new socialist mentality.
It would be very difficult. I saw something the other day that proved that. That scared me to death. It said that small companies that conform their workforce training standards to what the federal government wants will get a tax credit.
Wow.
Yeah, so if you don't, you're down the tubes, see?
Unbelievable.
And this is going in right now, and in Minnesota and Indiana and other states, students have to make up their mind in 8th grade what they're going to do for the rest of their lives.
Really? Yeah, I haven't even made it up yet, and I'm 32.
I know what you mean. Well, I'm not going to tell you how old I am, but there are days when I think, gee whiz, I really would love to move into something else. This is crazy. This is the communist system,
Exactly.
where they have quotas, for janitors, scientists, engineers, bus drivers. They have a quota system, and this isn't the American way. We've always felt that we could change it was up to us to make up our mind.
Exactly.
What training we were going to get. Now it's up to the partnership between the states and the businesses. You're in Florida. This is big time down in Florida. You have this kind of training.
Yes.
Now, as the existing government and the existing corporations, the folks that are in them, as they age, who do you think they'll draw on to replace themselves? Are they worried about that? Or are they just going to let it die and say, we win, to hell with you all?
Well, it's a good point. I don't know.
Perhaps their children?
In fact,
Is there cloning involved in this?
Oh, I doubt that. Well, who knows? I mean, I don't doubt anything anymore.
We just saw a movie called Attack of the Clothes.
Well, if people want to know exactly where we are, let me give them my website.
Sure. Okay, go ahead.
There's a good article I wrote on this on my website. My website is Deliberate Dumbing Down, like the title of the book,
right.
DeliberateDumbingDown.com. And they should click on latest news.
Okay.
And right there you'll see an article I wrote. It's an alert for the American people, and it's entitled, No American Left Alone. Instead
right.
of,
I've been to that website, actually. It's highly informative. And
did you look at that?
Thank God we have people like you, too.
Yeah. Well, that article is pretty concise.
Yes.
And I want the American people to know what's happening, and I want them to get my book, and they'll get the documents. And let me give my telephone number. I'll give that out.
Go ahead.
It's 207-442-0543. And they can also go on the internet to Amazon.com or Barnes & Noble.
Mm-hmm. They do have it there.
They can get the book that way. Then they can copy. As I said, you can slap it on a copy machine, copy any of these documents. They prove that this has been a concerted, well-carried-out plan to create academic and moral chaos, which they've done, which was necessary to get the American people to accept this new form of government, which I call an ism. It's an ism government. It's not a Republican form of government. It has nothing to do with our former form of government. We no longer have a free economy. We no longer have a free political system. We have regional government. Regional government is communism. George Bush's faith-based initiative is called communitarianism by the Washington Post. And the definition for communitarianism, anyone in your audience can go look. A communistic form of government.
Wow. So we're all shifting towards Moonies, communism.
Yeah, I mean, you saw my article. It's really the ingredients for communism are there, A through Z.
Just add water.
Yeah, just add water. We need rain.
Right. Let me get you on a different track. I'll get you into some important questions. So, did you ever watch Star Trek?
No, I didn't, really. I was out of the country most of the time, but no, I really didn't watch it.
Oh, okay. I was going to ask you if you liked William Shatner or the Captain Picard, the new captain, better. But you don't have an opinion.
I have to be honest. I have been in the country when it was on, and there was something about it that always bothered me.
Maybe Star Trek is dumbing down America, too.
Well, I think it's putting Americans into a trance.
Could very well be. Like now, what do you think of the government's use of Ritalin
I'm totally opposed to that. It's terrible.
To control our hyperactive kids?
Well, it's terrible because, especially little boys. I have two sons, and I never ever would have considered allowing the government schools to do that with one of them is very hyperactive and extremely bright. And I'm sure that if it had been nowadays, it was in the 70s, right, when he was in school.
Right.
They definitely would have had him drugged with Ritalin, probably double doses.
Wow.
I'm totally opposed to that. The schools have gone completely out on a limb in regard to identifying students in that way. These are the brightest kids in many cases. And having sons and a husband, right? I know the men pretty well. I think that they have to get out and play baseball and run around more and have more recess. And they're not doing that in school anymore. They're cutting the recess, and little boys get bored.
Right. Do they now? Do your kids go to actual private schools or government schools?
No, they went to the public school. Mine are out. Mine are in their 30s now, and they went to the government schools. Because I was pretty stupid back then. I kept thinking things could be changed.
Right.
As I said, I was on the school board, and I made a lot of noise and became very unpopular. And then I got into the United States Department of Education, where all the indications that I had seen in my research were confirmed. I ran into all of the grants and contracts going all over the world, all of the values-destroying programs, the technology. I was fired from my job because I leaked a very important contract on computer-assisted instruction.
Do you think you're under surveillance or anything by the government now?
Oh, probably, but I don't
Are they
care.
listening
I've been
to our
making
show?
a lot of noise for so long, that
Right.
I think they're probably getting bored with me.
I don't see how that's possible.
Well, I don't know.
Actually, we are pressed for time. I'm sorry, but I want to thank you for being on our show. And could you tell us your website again?
Yes, it's deliberatedumbingdown.com.
Okay, and we will put a link on our website to your website.
Oh, that's super. I appreciate that.
Yeah, ours is notveryfunny.com.
I love the name of your website. Yeah. Well, I think mine is not quite as funny as yours, but I like mine too, but notveryfunny.com. Is that it?
Maybe, or maybe we should change it to notverydumb.com.
I like that too.
But now, what do you think of like these new like rap artists like Eminem? Do you think they're dumbing down our audiences too?
Oh, I do. I do.
What kind of music would you think that we should be playing to make us smarter?
To make you smarter?
I think classical's been
Or
pretty.
to keep
Classical
us
music, probably.
right.
And I love jazz.
I
love jazz.
And probably lots of Sunshine Patrol.
Probably Sunshine
we could
Patrol.
listen to lots of Sunshine Patrol.
If we could all listen to Sunshine Patrol, we would be a lot smarter and a lot better off, I think.
I believe so too. And I'm beginning. I think the Beatles certainly. That I didn't like the words that much, but boy, their music was good.
Yeah, she loves you. Yeah. I mean,
Cheer up, sleepy
that's great
Jean.
stuff.
Oh,
I thought we had to say that since I believe you have an English, British subject
Yes,
on
we
your
do.
program, right?
Yes, he's actually related to Ozzy Osbourne. I don't know if you know who that is.
Oh yes, I do. Yeah.
Right. He's a third cousin.
Whoa.
He brought his own bat in here tonight.
But not dumbed down.
No, yeah, he's not. Ozzy Osbourne is dumbed down way. Have you seen his show on MTV?
No, I haven't.
Oh, that is the that is actually the entire. I don't know what the word I'm looking for. Because I'm becoming dumber by the minute, but that is a illustration of the dumbing down of America. Just watch the Osbournes on MTV.
Well, I have watched it because my sons.
Oh,
get
so
me to
you
watch these
fibbed
things.
to
They say,
me,
Mom,
didn't you?
you've really got. If you're going to talk about these things, you have to watch them. I
You
have
to watch
watched
at least
them.
once,
Yes.
yeah.
Yep, it's pretty bad.
So is the government behind that show, and they're dumbing us all down by portraying Ozzy Osbourne as a blathering, drugged-up idiot?
That's right.
I think it was the drugs that explained that show.
I think it was. Okay. Well, thank you, Charlotte, for coming on. And if you're ever in the Fort Myers area, please come into the studio and we can have you on.
I shall do that. Thank you very much.
Okay, you're welcome. Have a great day.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, that was Charlotte Iserbyt.
I think I'm in love.
Greg has found his soulmate.
But you know what?
She's married, though.
Our new rep that gets us these callers.
Should I mention his name?
These people are very good. I mean,
very knowledgeable. Yes.
Our 2 in a row, we've done really well.
Yeah, very well. Last time was Bonnie Ramthan, and we had a good chat with her.
I wish our show was like 2 hours because these people can talk so much.